And so, everyone, we begin. Authority. Good. RP cards. I forget where the joke is. Asachi knows it if you ever ask him. It looks like Lethal is busy this morning, so we will go have tea on our own. We have 1 silver with us. Actually, we're carrying 4 silver with us today. You have to deliver 3 of it to Arnoff. No, it has nothing to do with film. It's definitely something that came from the RP community. I mean, you need to turn the AC up. It's pretty warm in here. We have our wood. I loved it when I met with the auditor and gave him such a trouble. In a good way, because Authorial had everything she needed. Here we are. Fine. Good morning, Crystals.
Do you need anything this morning?
Hot
You
water.
come early.
Hot water would serve as well.
Of course. Alright. Will do.
This is played by Darth. He played the nurse from the first season. So, Darth Quackers, who has a beautiful female voice.
What do you need for this night or morning?
Meat and water. Last night, really hurt. I love the sound. Water.
Last night, yes, I guess that's true. How do you get that for you?
I also got something to talk with you about, so.
Well, I can definitely answer. So, let me help Etholio first. But first the water, while that's boiling up.
This is one of her princess dances, by the way.
You are? Thank you. Alright. That should be enough. Should I leave some around for Lethal, or is she not coming this morning?
I have not seen her yet this morning.
Alright. Alright. There we are. 10 copper, please.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Now I will get on
Hell
with
no.
your meal.
She doesn't like Ikolos. She thinks he's a fool.
Give me yours. Give me just a moment to put the heat or the meat on the stove.
I like that he called it a stove. Oh, certainly not worthy of the good tea. Ikolos is one of them who believes in things, who thinks like a human does.
Pulls out a satchel of parchment and hands it to you.
Oh. And what is this for?
Give it to Quinn in case of my passing. You can read it if you'd like, but it's a will of sorts.
So that just gave her information on his relationship with Quinn.
What? going out on a mission or something. Are you doing
No,
alright?
just wanted to get my affairs in order.
Yeah. What was what happened?
Those are the
last night with
herbal
the
infusion
swell?
that's called Guardian tea. Yep, I'm
Yeah,
doing
well,
Hoyt
that's be
Chan
ready.
slurps.
They're not. That's not. We're safe anymore.
Well, we are in a war, so always need to be on top of things.
Ithoria has little needs for the
I'm
war.
sure you knew Ithoria, correct?
Know of?
The war bells last night.
We slept through them. It was not a concern of elves.
Speak for yourself.
Am I not?
Just keep your guard up.
For?
Anything.
That is entirely useless. This is why I am not a fan of the warnings of humans.
Were you able to find out, Ikalos, what it is?
Apparently, they were Imperials last night. Tried to kill, I think, the king. That's what I'm hearing.
Ah,
Anyway.
damn. How's he?
Nobody knows if he's dead or alive. The guards will just keep saying he's alive, so he must be then.
Well, I hope to believe God's just this once.
Definitely heard the sound of a night killer, though.
I heard that too.
It's the second time she's heard the name of that weapon.
You've experienced a lot.
Well, you showed me what that device was.
Aye, and now you've heard its terrible roar.
Crystals, would you describe for me the sound of this weapon of which you speak?
Well, the sound I only could describe. It was a clear skies, and I heard a crack of thunder.
Aye. It's like a crackle of thunder, but instead of the thunder silencing out, is a large boom at the end. Almost as if something burst out of its seam.
So she's picturing...
Morning, you two. Here to talk about the fights.
Yeah.
Say your bit and, you know.
Well, about a drink. Start off the morning.
If we take too long to drink it, though, we may get yelled at. But we
Crystals?
do need one more fighter.
Thank you.
That's right.
Of course.
Dang.
Appreciate
Look
you
like a
always coming
strong
here.
fella. Would you like to earn some coin?
Fighting your thing.
Good day, gentlemen.
Silver if you win.
Good day.
No.
She's always polite to them. It does no good to make trouble. Oh, I know what it is time to do. Can you remind me of the message I was to deliver to her from yesterday on behalf of Ariana, on behalf of the Enda?
I'll let him know you're fighting. How about that? You can dally as you go. That'd be great. Whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. Elves would know about this. They wouldn't know what causes it, because they don't care, but they know about it. Thank you, Fire. It's near the end of our conversation. Ithoriel is a subtle one. She won't directly approach the young lady. She believes that's the one that Ienda wishes. Oh, and also give me her name if you can. Ithoriel, she was given the name, but she did not recall it. She had a very specific way of saying about it. If she had heard anything about... If her friend in the forest... If she had any new information about the matter discussed by her friend in the forest. Or if a deal had been reached or something like that. She had very specific words she wished to use. Her friend in the forest wished to know if there was any words heard in regards to the matter, in regards to the offering that had been made. Actually, the way she might approach it is to ask her to tell her of Mithrax. Do you remember her name? Now would actually be the perfect time to speak to her. I'm an elf, of course I have better memory than you foolish human. No, I'm just kidding. This looks like a cloister entrance. Oh, that is the entrance? How strange. What a strange church that has an entrance on the side. Of the blue flame. Very well, we lost her. We'll find her later. I don't want to sit out here and wait. I don't think that would be a productive use of my time in RP. So, again, you know what Icalo said. That's an example of the difference between between an elf who's elder I should say, and someone like Ikalos. Give me a moment here, chat. I need to take care of something. I'll be right back. What's wrong, you silly people? What happened? Oh, when I set the headset down, because of how quiet I am. I'm a very quiet person. I hear that a lot, actually, that my voice is quiet. It's only quiet in character when I'm out and about. It carries much better. Hearing the scuffle? Me putting my headset down on my desk. I needed some water. Also, I feel that I have chosen poorly and that the weather outside is frightful. Oh, she did catch sight of that. And at this point, she does actually pretty well recognize. Let me get my headset on properly. So the scuffle. The scuffle, the fight with others. Well, well, looky there. If it is not the troublemaker. I need to find an appropriate insulting name for her.
I know it's not a lot. 10 copper for your trouble. Thank you, sir. Yeah, always appreciate it. You have a good day, Blacksmith.
Just
You
don't
as
you
well,
think he's
Captain.
enough weird figures hanging around him already?
That could help solve your ability.
No deserves a bit.
Say what?
That could help solve your tool
Washing
issue.
from a
No?
bar, as per usual.
No, because you'd have to reshape it, but it does solve
Can you melt it down?
falchion problem.
I imagine so.
That it does
Perfectly
Still
good.
have one thing to
Got a
say.
perfectly good blade here.
I can shape that
She's
into a
guarantee
function.
she's still expecting that answer.
Right. We don't have to worry about making this
Give
deal.
across the notes on herself.
It's a kind of sword that is weighted at the top. Helps cut through armor. One second.
I figure she does. So I shall.
Thank you, take my note.
That's another 16 iron.
Ah, good. 4 ingots worth.
You can pay for the rest of the shipment day tomorrow. Or not tomorrow.
Ah,
When I get back.
great. Thank you, Kang. Which is it?
Unconscious.
Say it. It is.
Did it happen while you were sleeping?
Goes metal. I hate it. Well, unfortunately, because these forges are not the best, I'm gonna have to leave it in there for a long while and try to figure out a way to heat the forge up more.
Worried.
So it gets the steel to white hot just as thick. Not exactly the way currently.
What is that, what's that rune
Does that mean that she's no longer bound?
He works in the port quarter. I can take you if you would like.
There you go.
Well, if he's an apprentice of any kind of knowledge, he at least might know a heat.
What is worth smoking in that particular gift?
Do you think there's a heat room enough for a forge?
Well, so insofar as I know, not much. Your master had a hammer with a heat rune on it, but it was a great heat rune.
She's waiting for them for a stop in the speak. She doesn't want to interrupt while Arna's there and talking.
It was a greater heat rune.
She is just listening to people at the moment, would be the best way to think of it.
Doesn't hurt like you can do if you want to.
Aye, I can do that. We'll have to put it on something though.
How long till
Put
you?
it on the forges.
Better luck.
Well, that's the problem with it. I don't know if we can do that. I think it has to be a fix. I'll ask him. I'll find out what we have to fix.
Some old
Stop.
Well, since I literally can't work on any of my orders.
I think he's by the fighting pit, if I'm correct. Right side.
Yes, indeed. But there is a sign. I can still walk you there if you would like.
It's up to you if you want to keep him company, or if you want to let me find some vaggies walking around by themselves so I can throw them in a ditch.
Oh,
Alright, Razzie. Yeah. Because I literally cannot work on any of my orders yet, because I don't have parts for them. Yeah. We can at least get somewhere done. I'll go check on that.
I'll do what I can while I can.
Right. Can I help you, lass? What do you need?
I have a payment to deliver to the blacksmith.
Right. Well, he's in there if you want to talk to him.
He appears to be occupied at the moment.
If it's just change.
rude.
I would need that to make sure.
Another difference between that of humans and others.
With 2 more chains.
She would not walk in like that.
This long. Be good. The only pieces that were damaged were the gauntlets and the shackle around my neck. The chains are in good condition.
Probably. Three of them people need to see.
I'll be right back. If there are bits of your shackles that may not be able to access to the here, let me know.
To force ourselves upon others. Of course it is. It is what defines you. Imposition.
Ethereal,
Haskell.
are you staking your claim on that porch? Is that yours now?
Nay, sir. I am awaiting an opportunity to deliver.
I see. All right. Hi, Reeline. Looking, fresh?
I slept in water for the first time in a while. Nice.
There's the light. Sure. I'll go see what he needs.
Make sure Arn is in the bar.
She's not going to acknowledge her because it was rude to ignore her. She won't get upset at Raylan, though.
Morning. How are you doing? Okay.
She recognized his voice.
Could be better. Took a trip out of town to try to fetch a bit of extra work.
Thank you for the follow, Sebastian.
People outside of Outbreak. So many packages or letters are being delivered.
Oh, he saw and heard, and she knows it. So she's not impressed.
Bit of scruff I see underneath that hood.
Long past couple of
Haven't
days.
shaved in a while. I see.
It becomes
Underwomen are
tedious.
so strange.
Really.
Yes, I have hair. How interesting.
I mean, what's this? Is that not hair?
It's not quite the same as hair. It's thicker, more like seaweed.
It's not slimy, is it? Is it actually slimy?
No, I am not slimy. For fuck's
No, not
sake.
you. Your hair. That's different. I mean, you said like seaweed. I only imagined. I did grow up
It's
in
just
Granny. I've
thicker
been to the
strands.
ocean. I know the consistency of seaweed.
Okay. Yes, no, it's not like seaweed, perhaps. It's well, it is kind of. I don't know. Thicker, like I don't know. A little bit tentacle-like, but it's not slimy. It's smooth, like my skin. They are
Tentacles?
talking. Kind of.
So
but
like you've
smooth.
got so you've got a couple 100,000 tiny tentacles just sprouting up
No,
at the
it's
top
not
of your head.
100,000.
Because this is the image you
They're
get.
thicker. They're like around like that.
Oh. Very interesting. Well,
I don't know, you can kind of tell with
it's-
the way that I don't know.
I suppose it blends quite well. It's hard to tell.
Yes, it does.
That's a
Oh,
compliment.
yes.
That is a compliment.
Okay. Then thank you.
There you go. Looks
Scruffy human.
like hair. Scruffy human scruff. See, I don't think I'm I'm pretty sure there are many more humans walking about in Adwick that are much more deserving of that nickname, that title.
Steady now. You're normally just so clean shaven. Are you going to grow it out? Have a beard?
Not too much. It becomes annoying to have to shave it against the skin so often. It gets a bit sensitive.
That's
It does not surprise her that Kate is sensitive.
God, no. I honestly feel like that's more of a detriment than anything. What's to stop a man from reaching out, grabbing hold of your chin, and throwing you to the floor?
I'll have to try that next time I find a man with a beard.
Next time we find a man with a beard, guide his head around by his chin.
look
The
forward
rest of
to
him will...
It is indeed.
There
It
you
is the difference between Authorial and others.
go. I'm amazed I don't see people do that more often. No, I don't believe so.
Okay, good.
I need to give her an answer later on. I'm sure it's an answer she's already came to on her own behalf, but she wants to hear it from me. Yes. She wants to hear a... I'm pretty sure she just wants to hear a no, and then have nothing change, because she gets what she wants, apparently. Boy, it digs back into, our history together. She long sought after something that we had some time ago, but too much is different now.
I see.
Far too different.
I see. Anyways, I will be getting going. You have fun.
Thank you.
And this is why you do not fill space with silence.
How does it feel? To be free?
Made me realize I never needed you in the first place. Just a pair of pliers and an actual friend. Good day, Mr. Shelbrook.
You said you wanted an answer. Or you just want to hear what he said?
I don't want anything
I don't
from you
like.
anymore. I don't
That's
need
fine.
you anymore.
That
You
is
may
fine.
leave.
In that case, I can give you a formal no. I don't want whatever this is to exist.
It was never a thing. You were merely a tool. A broken
I'm aware.
one. A useless one. More of a
I am
detriment than anything.
Very well aware
But
of
at
what you have
least
said.
you weren't ugly.
I'll take that. Though, I mean, with this coming out, it might change. One
He's
step
a gentle
closer to
soul.
being hideous. Well,
You already are, Kate. Your outerness does not determine that.
And now she knows who he was speaking of.
It falls on deaf ears.
that is for you to decide. So yeah, take care, Sarah.
He is too kind.
Cuantas veledis. Gafat.
Oh, thank you. I can probably listen to it. Excuse me. I was trying to mute myself so you wouldn't hear me cough, and I forgot.
If that was his attempt at a breakup, he has a very weird way of showing it. It's kind of funny, actually, if he hadn't realized. His usefulness had been used up several days ago. When will he realize he's just an inanimate object to me? I wonder.
Feel free to post it in there, Anju. I think you should be able to post. Go ahead and post it in here. Authorial isn't paying attention to her.
Yes.
She cares nothing for the drow. They are animals. Damn it.
Well, you're right on that besides. No. That's not what I'm talking about. You stupid.
don't know if this will work. Oh, it won't. It's a bot-controlled thing. I'll have to figure out how to fix my settings. But that said, you clipped it out of my channel, so I should be able to find it. Let me check something real quick. I'm kind of curious how she looks like this. Oh, you can't see. Ah, damn it.
Did either of you two need anything before I get busy?
Nay, sir.
Ready.
Good. I'm actually copying it from Landfair, if you're curious. My beloved Landfair. My good friend.
Blacksmith nodding.
He is currently occupied with a meeting. Is there something...
Let's speak to you in private, actually. You're not in trouble and I'm not arresting you. Maybe, we'll see.
Wonderful. I'm going on a date, Dario. You know I've been waiting.
Okay, that's fine. You could just type it out here, but that works as well. Oh god. That was a hell of an avatar load. That looks like Fiona. This is an example of where she won't.
Give us a second.
Offer advice to a human. She feels no desire to help these people.
Hi. Oh. Hello. Can I help you?
Yes, you can.
She picked up on that as well.
Armor Smith Eden.
Repeat that, please.
He's an armor Smith Eden.
Ah, that'd be me. Can I help you?
Might I come in?
Sure. Not certain why a royal guardsman would want to be here, but...
Standing before you, see that the guard's outfit is completely torn, chain torn, robes torn, gamson torn, blade dented and hat cleaved in two.
Well, you look like you got into a fun night.
Again, sorry, my beloved audience, for the elf time RP.
I've seen the exceptional quality of this forge firsthand.
I'm not denying the work.
Better than many of the smiths in there, and they are already having a lot of work order done due to most of the guard either being injured or having the armor being re-smelted and reforged. I need my blade, my sword here, and my entire armor outfit mended and reforged if needed.
Feel free to ask me any questions if you have any. Hello, Lloyd. You missed some slurps earlier. And Blue, welcome. Master Dwarf, how may I help you?
Yeah, where's Arna?
Where is Arn?
Yes. Do you know where he is?
I do.
Can you tell me? I kinda need to talk to him.
He's within his home.
Please.
He is occupied at the moment and is locked.
Oh, hi Haskell.
Hello,
Sorry to
Haskell.
interrupt.
Ah,
Can I talk to Aaron for
Alright.
a minute? Just a quick minute, if he's not
He's a little
I can.
busy.
He's busy.
Like extremely
Allow me to
busy.
speak with the captain.
Yeah.
Captain Conifix, how can I help you?
This lieutenant for right now.
Lieutenant. Hmm. If you want to step
I
in,
need
we
my
can speak
armor
inside.
mended. Aye.
Master Dowie, Ironbrow. Why don't you come on in?
No, I know he needs his armor mended, it's just...
I understand. I help manage it.
I'm curious if the two girls are going to start talking.
Oh, listen, I'm curious to my own, fix it.
You don't think that the crown has enough to offer? He can get us some materials. He's just putting in an order. All right.
Duty being seen, having seen exceptional work of that blade, I trust this forge more than I trust the forge up in there.
Are you well, Raylan?
He tried so hard and he got so far, but in the end, it just doesn't even fucking matter.
Aye. So he
Well.
goes ahead and he pulls it out. It's a steel blade.
I am done. You need your land legs, woman.
And he offers it out.
Don't have any.
Thank you. That's perfect. Also, thank you, Mia. Forgive me for the slow stream today. We are awaiting Arnuf.
It has an incredible balance.
Oh, is he of bad balance or something? Does he fall off stuff too?
He's worse.
Or is he
He's
slippery?
only been on land for, I don't know, not very long. And, well, I practice balance all the time so that I can actually learn to get my land legs. I've been getting better at this thing, where I bounce on one foot.
Is it because you're slippery or something?
It wasn't crafted.
No, it's because I'm used to having... I'm used to having, you know, to swim. I don't
This is crafted
stand.
on foot.
No, Beal.
I'm built different.
I really hope it's going okay, man.
I do too.
Was it crafted by the same smith then?
I'm terrified. It's either gonna be they walk out as friends or I leave Adric with Kyla. You do know that, right?
No. No, the smith that made that weapon is
He was
long
going to
gone.
leave last
It's an old man.
That is very... Thank you.
But
And thank you for the love, Mia. It is greatly appreciated. I'm currently being maximally elfish at the moment. So Ithuriel is patiently awaiting her friend to be available. Unlike the mortals, she does not feel space with words. She is content to wait.
lifts up the crate and pulls a breastplate and shows it.
It is why she is standing as she does. She was taught to stand like this while she was a child. It is a reflection of who she was at one time. A proper elvish lady. Which is why I'm standing with my back straight also. The fact I copied it from Lanfear is just incidental.
Get the repairs done. Master Eyebrow would be the one to handle it, as On mostly works with tools and weapons.
Ah, it is a hard thing.
Your weapon, obviously, the
That said, there are definitely RPs where it is easier to join up as desktop. If you wish to. Most of them will make specific characters for desktop members. You will end up playing things like horses and dogs and stuff. Oh, here go the girls. They cannot wait. You will indeed.
Is it a daily routine to just stand here,
I think the gesture is
stare at
left
the wall?
I am awaiting Arnov to be available.
Give me a minute.
I said I'm
Oh,
going
you.
to
It's
get
kind of
looking at.
boring, don't
So
you think?
on can
I am an elf. What is boring to us, Icaros?
red load that's come in, but with good position of
Oh,
shape,
what?
we
Sorry?
need to make sure it's
Just some
You.
water. Once
Point
dinner
Alright.
you.
comes out,
Come
we can
here.
all go eat.
Look, due to a bit of a
Actually,
miscalculation on my part, I'm gonna have to charge you an extra 2 silver for your order.
That's what I'm going to throw on the table if things
So
like
one now,
ruin
one
there.
Let's
you
just
can pay
pay
me
both
the two.
now.
If you
And
wanna
Oh, I'm
pay
sorry,
the-
dear. That is a hard thing.
You're gonna have to pay me the remaining for the helmet. I actually paid me
Look like
90 for the helmet,
looked like you were just electrocuted.
so I need another 290 for the helmet.
Don't look behind you, but there's a monster.
I mean, if you want to pay everything for the armor,
As far as I'm
gonna
aware,
need
you have a spare iron sword if you
Yeah,
need to.
490, I believe.
But
Sir.
it's not exceptional.
I want you
Who
to
are
speak
you?
to Rain
490
here.
for the well, 290
Who am
for
I?
the helmet,
Who are you?
2 for the chainmail,
Who is this
Some
man?
vagrant on the
on top
street.
of the 3 that you still
Wearing
owe.
I've never seen you in my life. Ugh.
Paid me half for the first part, unless
Disgusting.
you want to pay everything right now.
You
Come on,
wish
Raiden,
I
let's get away from this.
How much is everything?
I'd be the
Came
best
back.
goddamn
Failed.
servant you ever had.
What did they say? No, total for everything
lot of time
would
today.
be
Go bark for your owner or something.
it'll be around, let's see. 490, so 290, 570.
Oh, what was that? I thought I heard your strings being
Let
pulled.
me speak with
Oh no!
I'm one of the few that can interject into father-son discussion.
And
She picked up that. Now she knows who is his son.
Funny. Aren't I, Miss Hyle?
people that you would obviously notice are from Bedford. Is there anybody missing from this list?
Tough crowd.
You'll notice that someone else.
Right, you're gonna owe me a total of 1067.
For all of that.
So, describing
Good
the
job,
handhelds
Mia.
actually
You were
can-
close. It will take some time, but you will get in there.
Order for your chainmail
So
is
the scroll
570.
of people who
And then
ran away
290.
from Ledford?
A scroll of people that were in
Didn't I pay half of the
Mentor
570?
questioning.
No.
She's definitely heard that.
Wrong price before for the
Okay.
chainmail.
Okay, so the chain
Is there
was-
anything in particular that has to...
Yeah, especially when they just realized. I don't know if they're talking in character or out of character at the
You
moment.
still owe me. And then the rest of the helmet is 290.
I'll have to ask Haskell.
Pay that.
Shinakami?
Look, if you
If the words that were spoken.
As far as I see, however,
rushing on those ones that I'd asked for.
I was not someone who was in
Put a
Ledford
ration
for
on
a
those,
long time.
cut
I
it
was
down
only
by
there for 2 days.
50 copper.
So I
Alright.
would recommend perhaps you go through on. Let me
Take
go
the
ahead
rest
and
for the
again, I'll bring
helmet.
him out. Just ask the man. He's a good man.
And then you'll
How
owe me
much?
550. You'll owe me
Let him
520
speak
for
for
the rest of the armor.
So she has learned now that his son
Alright,
is
yeah,
Kyler,
Keep the lieutenant company for a moment.
Yeah,
I'll be right
I'm
back.
just doing a little bit of business because
and that there is something they're pursuing about Layford, from which Aaron and others have come. She doesn't know the full list, but she definitely knows the Dryad was out
10
there.
silver, 40 copper for the chain. You already paid me 370. Just give me a silver now, and then you'll owe me the 470 after when it's done.
Alright, here you are.
Thank you, guys. Very well. What's that?
Soldier.
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 Quick.
Oi!
Mind sticking around with me?
What?
You might want to find a more capable one, sir.
If you do need another, I can speak to Captain Dario and have one dispatched here.
I do not want him to intervene within his duties as a captain.
What's your name?
Kenneth.
Captain.
So I bought a sword from the blacksmith lady, and I needed to know.
Thank you, love.
Rude and rude.
At the moment, she hasn't thought about it.
Dario.
Looking good, Captain.
Captain.
Dario, if you throw her in the forge, I won't say anything.
Oh my god, he's outright doing that. Captain.
Right then, lad. Great. Dario, if you want to throw her in the forge and just burn up the body, I won't say no.
Captain.
You know what the Olaf is?
He's busy. What do you need?
He's behind you.
Oh, never mind. He's right there. He's not busy
I
anymore.
will be indisposed for 20 minutes. Yes.
Alright, never mind.
Can I ask you something in private?
She's gonna ask you how to
Wait
reload
for
her sword.
20
Tell her to
minutes?
fuck off.
What?
Right, lad, come here. I
Can I
need
wait
to
for 20 minutes?
get a judge of what I need to fix.
I can't.
Okay, I'll be back.
Right, then I need to get a judge of what I need to fix.
Is that
let's
all?
see, those sabotons are wrecked.
Hmm?
What is bad as
It's about
the cauldrons?
about the beetle.
About the what woman?
Arn.
Never mind. That's gonna need to be fixed.
What are you speaking
I
of?
can't fix your tablet given up.
It's too early in the morning for your shit, Miss Steele. What are you talking about?
About beetle.
That's gonna need fixing too.
What's
Girl
wrong with
code
him?
and all that.
Girl
Is he in love with
coded?
That's gonna be a bad
No,
shot.
girl
Is
code.
Baylor in love with you?
I need to know.
Who do
I don't
make
think
the
so.
below to?
I don't think he loves anyone.
For now,
Everybody loves something.
Lieutenant Carnifex.
Even if it takes them a while to find that
That
love.
is extremely incorrect.
Since that's steel, it's gonna be a little more expensive.
Nay, that's how it works.
Why don't you go ask Baylor if he loves you? Don't you think you can get
I
the
can't do
straightest answer
that.
from him?
No, I can't.
Armor-wise,
Why not?
I'm gonna have to quote
It's not how it works.
You need to be
No, if I
confident.
ask him,
Men like
then
confidence.
it's going to be bad.
Very
Because there's no
You
hope
can pay
for
me half
relationship.
now and then half later.
And he is nice and all right. And I don't know
It's Baylor.
his
You could
hostility
get.
towards me and his
You could fuck
his
any
thoughts are
man
equal
in the
to
noble
some kind of
district,
attraction.
and you decide to go for the
Okay
meat
then,
man.
I will put that at the top of my list.
He is very
You
good
have
meat.
the run of all.
I love that line from
Get out of
Bastille.
my sight. Get out of my sight.
Have you
We
had
will
this
talk
meat
about this.
before, Sam?
No.
We
No,
tried it.
I have not. No, I'm a vegetarian now. Thank you. Get out of my
Very
sight.
nice. It's very nice.
The fuck out.
But the problem is it's hard when I go up to the noble district, right? Because they don't live in the market district, so it's a bit. I
I know. These people do not think about what they speak of.
I am not the
I
one.
don't want to become someone's mistress, right? I don't come from a noble house.
And you're talking to an ex-slave of a human fucking. Whatever you.
It's
what's the word to
perfect.
describe it?
You don't
Country?
understand what I'm saying, so it's great. Like, I mean, I can vent all I want.
Now she knows that
So I can, like,
Serapith was an
answer
ex-slave.
I won't understand. I'll just be confused.
Well,
Yes, I get it, Bastille, but my advice is if you think someone loves you and you want them, go fucking talk to them. You're not ugly. Just go fucking talk to them.
You're right.
Fuck it. Who cares? If he says no, oh well, move on to the next one. There's like 60 other Baylors in town. What about that fucking blonde fellow you were talking to?
He's nice, but I worry, like,
Service?
before it's just.
Sorry about
What are
that.
you doing in that alcove over there?
Okay.
Just snooping?
So the seamstress is
Stretching.
go out,
My hip
go
likes
down,
to throw
first
itself
thing
out.
you can
Good
make,
luck, Bastille.
Past the shoe shop, first left.
I see.
I have no fucking clue. I only met the assistant.
She thinks Baylor's in love with her.
All I know is her name. Steals. Oh, past the shoes.
I don't know what would be more painful for him, the fight today or that.
Right?
Her name is Bastille.
It is the steel.
Oh, she's gone. Well, that.
She's off to find the love of her life.
Yeah, the last with the gigantic tits and the blue dress was Bastille. Have fun with that. Okay, perhaps we're with you on that one.
She finds
And then the leather workers across from the tavern.
Oh, that reminds me.
She heard that.
We did spot someone, yes. We know who it is too.
Was he right?
When is the soonest you'll be able to get mending?
You paid me full. I'll do it right as soon as you give it to me.
Kyler will appear now. My drow magic's off. Hold on. Let me.
Well, I can get to work on those. Those aren't as dinged. Just. I mean, I don't think you want to go walking around without
I
any shoes on.
manifest you. Come
We
out of the
wear
room
shoes
now.
underneath.
Well,
We
I
wear
know that.
full outfit
Come out in the
underneath
next
this.
10 seconds.
Yes.
I most do. What
Brunswick has that on one of his avatars.
in place, Roman?
6,
Magic.
5,
I think it's just
Ariana,
a chest.
you can feel the presence of the grove.
3, 2, I gave him so
Minus
much
1.
time. I literally gave him like
Minus 2.
25 seconds to pop out, and he still
Minus
didn't.
3.
She's surprised he knows what negatives are.
I don't know what to tell you then.
If I
I'm just waiting for Ron.
touch the
I will
spot
get to it
first,
shortly.
back up.
So she knows now
But maybe it only
That's,
works when I look away.
that someone runs across the rooftops yesterday,
You know if the owner of the forge is around?
and that Serva knows who it is.
Currently occupied with work. Can I help you?
This sucks. I'm
No,
usually good
I
at
was
this.
actually gonna see because Gang told me you guys are full up for orders of iron. I was wondering if you could be ironed off when you make it into ingots or smelt or whatever the term is. If you could keep the slag, I might be able to use it for runes.
Oh, if you want the dross that comes off the top, I mean, I can sell it to you.
Well, mainly the stone that encapsulates it. I don't know if it's possible, but I want to see if I can.
You would technically, the way we make it, you could preserve the slag. I could do that. I don't do it.
Yeah, see if that works. Probably not, but worth a shot, I guess.
It won't work.
I have some over here that I was about to don't.
Oh, that's fair.
Bucket full of
Oh, thank you.
of the impurities that come from smelting iron ore.
Yeah. Alright, I'll see if this works, and bring your bucket back.
I do need a bucket back.
Of course.
So if you could, I hate to ask, but if you could expedite those heat runes, I would be greatly
You know,
appreciative.
I thought I might find you
If you
here.
could expedite them.
Burning.
Sure.
Magovanin a little.
We'll give you an extra silver
They say
bit
Lana
for
Thoriel.
me.
Alright.
How are you?
Seeing as how we need to work with steel and these forges.
I've had better nights.
Yeah.
Have you had tea?
Well, I do have one on the way soon, so
I have
at
not.
least have one that'll be
Shall we?
work it.
Right, well, the expedite.
I would love to.
Alright, we'll do that. We'll bump it up to the front of the list.
Appreciative. And you can have the dross
Well,
for free.
thanks.
Bring me a bucket back.
Dang.
Alright.
It is surprising how much one can learn just by standing in a corner and listening to the words. They flow like water from a well. Endless and full of life if one knows how to treat them.
Excuse me. Don't mean to take up your time, but have either one of you seen a dark-haired elf walking around as partial armor?
I'm afraid we'll need a further description.
Is the armor leather and not covering their arms? Do they have a spear
Yes,
upon their
aside from
back?
a breastplate.
I may retrieve
Not at the moment.
Yes.
How much do you need?
I have not seen them since the previous day.
4 pieces.
I see.
Well then.
I just wish to talk to them.
I understand. Should I see them, I will inform them of your desire.
Thank you. I just haven't seen them for some time, and when I did, I noticed what they were carrying, I suppose.
Understood, Tang. I will let them know if I see them. Good day to you, sir.
Thank you. And to you as well. Both of you, actually.
No ver.
Hold on.
Tang.
I
I
wish,
believe he is considering the leather he wishes to buy from me.
shocked by the offer of tea and leather. He will not soon
Wait,
recover.
I think I might be able to fix this. I forgot I cannot snap. He should be fine in 10 seconds.
Understood. Shall we continue?
Yes.
You do take a most interesting path to get there.
My whole morning has been turned upside down, Athario.
Is it the matter that has distressed the mortals so much?
Not quite. I slept under a leaf of dragon fennel.
Was it comforting? I hear the smell of it is wonderful.
Comforting to others, perhaps. I find it quite haunting.
Now we have questions for that one. Now is not the time, though. We have tea to acquire.
There will always be more time, Athario. We are
Indeed.
elves, after all.
But this was given to you, and to no others. I am not a human to go chasing after the newest shiny thing I see.
Oh, well, at least it is open.
Howl and stench.
But maybe fucking ribbed. Maybe it's not like too long of a ponytail. Maybe like hers.
The newest member on the healing team. Ah, you two are too much.
Warm water for her, and food for myself.
Water.
Did you already enjoy tea, Athario?
I did. When I did not see you or hear you coming home, I assumed you were occupied.
You're, Zach, right? Stable boy. Hand. Yes.
Athario.
Hand, sorry.
You're fine.
I apologize.
It is unnecessary.
Don't mean to,
There was no burden upon me. It seems the burden was yours to bear alone.
So, for you wanting to be a nurse, just a
What do you
few
need
things
me?
I'd like to tell you before we
Nothing, I
begin,
just
because
thought I'd
things like
recognize
this
you.
do come at serious costs.
I've
if not
been
careful.
meaning to come practice
As
with
a
you,
nurse,
Mr. Haskell.
and something of which that I wished to ask. Something like this.
No, she won't get double
See
teamed.
bandages all over. Ribbons, no shirt. Just split on his left and right leg.
When it comes to
Elf staring contest.
I would.
That was very much a cat staring contest between elves.
Cover for the hot water.
Here you are.
A lot of them
Thank
came
you.
back from Amishire, but we do that.
And this too?
Athario.
Unfortunately. Yes, I thank you very much. I was one of those poor souls.
And the stew?
It's not just about getting
15 for the stew.
No deliveries on today, are there?
Thank you.
You could have gone
It's
to
really
better.
about counting on that person's
Well,
life,
yes,
because
I'm still here.
comes to jobs like this, their life is
Not
only
everything
good.
is especially when you're fighting the Empire, after all. I mean, That couldn't have
I
been easy.
do crave
Fair question.
some tea between
Alright.
all times.
Of course.
Wouldn't want to be unprepared.
Nay, one would not be a high elf to leave home without tea. At least one of ours.
We'll start by with some stitching.
Indeed.
Stitching, very, very important. Stitching always comes before bandaging. Why? The loss of blood and such. This orange that I have right here represents the best way possible.
I don't think you would.
Skin
I'll be honest, I don't think you would.
An exception to bone, because it doesn't really have that. It just has the soft
Matter of
parts
fact,
of
you
the
might look
inside.
like
She's listening to,
But we'll pretend that the stem here could be bone. So,
Cut off half of his
this
hair.
that I have right here, just to show you before I get you right into stitching.
I could see him with
could be the same
cutting off the
thing
bangs
in
and
a
putting off the
situation of that.
fat.
For example,
Maybe be treated a little bit more seriously that way. Here you are.
Thank you, Christos.
Looks like that it can be just a simple cut
Of
from the
course.
hand, but
Shall we?
as you can see, it is losing juice. That represents the blood. As it is,
Well, I
every
don't
single
know
second
how.
that
I
passes,
don't know much about
juice,
fashion, but
each and every single
I don't-
left, and that
Hi,
is
Kate.
each and every second of that person's life gone.
You,
One thing that you do not want in a situation
didn't
like
happen
that,
to, have your
that
meeting, did
runs
you?
dry. For if that
Did.
runs dry,
Come, sit with us.
is forfeit. So, as you can see,
Sure, I can spare a bit more time.
traditional.
Time, after all.
Looking for work.
When you say looking for work, of what do you refer? I imagine that you are always looking for work.
More specifically, those looking for letters or packages to be delivered.
That's even worse.
Ah, we see.
At least before somebody inevitably comes to me with a bit of muscle work. That has been a bit more lucrative as of late, but hazardous, as to be expected.
Has it taken care of you?
I'm sorry, say again?
Nah, but maybe lay a hand off him.
Has it been profitable recently? Kate.
Hazard has been profitable.
So you asked about what has occurred, and the answer would be yes. We did manage to meet our mutual friend and have an enjoyable
That
discussion.
is good.
How does it feel the first night without him?
She's a wondrous individual, so I'm glad your talk went well.
Indeed. A gift to all who know her. Don't let me keep you, though. You seem to be looking for more opportunity, and unfortunately I am bereft of any for you at the moment. Unless you could make Arn appear.
No way.
Right,
let's
there you
see.
go.
I'm sure if I nag the right people enough, I could get them to pop in for a moment. But we'll see. My brother is busy, as many are.
Brother?
Granted, Haskell's probably a bit busier flirting nowadays.
Not by blood, but rather by bond. We've been through much together.
Ah, that human concept, I say. Well then, Kate. I suspect you
There
have
is,
little desire
a
to.
saying that goes, siblings and true family are the strangers with whom you live, and friends are the family that you choose.
That seems like something that would not come from the lines of an elf.
I believe that is the case.
So,
You were
Kate.
saying something earlier, Lithel?
Not to you, Cade.
Yes.
My apologies, I'm not used to having someone loom over my morning tea.
Oh, I'm hardly looming, standing up to the side. If I were to loom, that'd be probably like directly behind you.
Probably.
Given what I heard this morning, Kate, we would not wish to keep you in unpleasant company. So,
You take care.
you
Good to see you,
too.
as always.
And you, Kate. Good day.
Good day.
Thank you.
if I wait long enough, my soup will be at the proper temperature, so I do not have to slurp it.
Fine, sir. The noble last.
Well, they asked first. I have an equal standing with everything.
I'm only just.
Well, the place doesn't stink anymore, so we can sit over here.
We clean it all up.
Oh, the trash took itself out. It's okay.
Ah, I see.
That is what I was trying to prevent.
We all get along here. You see.
Yes.
Of course we do.
Fucking
Absolutely. But anything new with you, Miranda? Anything exciting? Well, must have not heard well being in the noble district during that whole crack of thunder last night.
Yes, it was quite
Too cold over here.
so close to
Yes.
What does he do, Athario?
We switched sides. I'm left.
It's funny.
Kate,
I almost lured a couple in here to do a tavern brawl. It was gonna be fun.
So we don't both
he
help?
is a courier
No, I
by trade. That is what he was trained in.
I see.
A what?
Courier. One who travels between cities, delivering packages and letters and such matter of small things. Also, occasionally, they work as trail guides to lead caravans and others safely along pathways that are no longer as well known.
It's good to see you, my fella. The usual.
He is of Gratin. Is familiar with their land.
Here's 15 coppers, by the way.
He has visited the border of Ishmatalas at least once. And he speaks at Hellion.
Giving it to you. See? Giving it to you last. I almost expected you.
Oh,
Here comes the
He does?
indeed.
How?
You're first on the list. How about that?
He has traveled to the border of Ishmatalas. And I suspect in Gradia, perhaps he made friends with one of the elves.
I can't write. I can draw. So.
This is what friends do.
Why would a bird
Let me know when you need me for my
The word to use for someone like him is gregarious. It is a human word.
Are you gonna vomit into my mouth?
They are
Not particularly.
Can I help you?
prone to communication.
You're gonna stay? You're gonna sit with us?
I don't know. It doesn't look like you're entertaining company. You seem quite preoccupied.
I'm trying to entertain my company, but he doesn't like it.
I feel an urge.
Thank you,
I know
Sarah.
when to stop, because when he starts counting.
It's apparently a way to manage stress.
It is good you are returned to us.
Then it seems that you're already dealing with a lot of stress, so perhaps
Me,
I
Athario.
will relieve you of any extra I may cause.
Hi, Miranda.
Stress.
I can help.
Thank you.
Service.
Yes.
I need my key back.
Oh God, I forgot I had that.
A rough day for Lethel.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
A suitor comes.
Just went and soaked in the river for a little bit.
A suitor?
That felt
No, no.
better.
Erendel.
And,
I simply have
Megavannon.
word for you.
I just need to get into my
Megavannon.
house sometime.
I spoke to Icolos, gave him back the letter. He has it now.
Last night, I totally forgot.
Why? Ugh. Thank you,
He
Randall.
said that you two decided.
He gave us the key
I
and the
don't remember
references we were out.
Is that not? Well, it seems like he was. Right.
May
Well,
I perhaps
he-
speak with you at some point
Slurps
today
for you, buddy.
concerning
Sure.
this item?
Sure.
I do.
Sure.
I did a few little scope
Should I go find Nicholas and tell him to give it back? It seems like you don't really.
Burn marks off of stone.
In fact, I thought if you will excuse me,
You know, if I'm able to refine the
I must
start sculptures in a little while.
No excuse needed.
Don't you do it, you
I will be about.
I shall find you later,
Merende.
Oh, gross.
Nou weer.
Moment.
Madeleine.
Right. So I'll just do your companion away, Chloe. I'm sure I'll have it back to you in a short order.
Maybe you can get something to
You won't.
go over.
She is not yours to return.
Material
No! I'll clean it. Oh no.
You know, refine it that way. So something get something that's more rough, and you just drag it across there and try to get the.
And yes, the further apart the wound is,
make it a little bit more thinner, but it will
as long as you
get it to work. You know.
It's all about honesty.
That will make your life a living hell.
Thank you, Athoya. That's all.
Kate.
I can feel that sentiments. Oh. Shall we?
I'll get back to you later.
She saw that. Yeah, she noticed the ear a while back, but she hasn't commented on it. He's not much of an elf for her to care about. She hasn't been too impressed with him, especially the research he did for Lilin.
Troubles my mind, as there have been so many. You see?
Yes.
Surely you're
At least we're
not-
making headway, stressful as it may be.
I understand. But oftentimes I wonder, what if we did not have to? What if there was a way out?
In a perfect world.
It is indeed, is it not? Quite a bit of work went into it. Gambit and Spearmint and others. Can someone check Brunswick's POV and let me know if he's within the forge or not? Just that much. I want to know if I should wait here or not. Hello, Hoyt. Okay. Then she will wait. Hoyt, you know what's funny? I was reading through I forget whose clips. I can't remember if it was I think it was actually Spazkoga's clips.
To everyone they are inclined to their own beliefs.
They're Gradian.
Mine.
They have the accent.
But I wonder, have you noticed the church has been rather gratuitous as of late? They have been offering medicine supply, without which
They mentioned something about the church.
The recovery in the future. Nothing but.
It's something. The church does good things outside of those who believe, but it's not going to be enough. Not with the Empire barking at the door. I'm afraid she'll make a full recovery and only end up at their blade.
You speak so downtrodden. Have you no faith in this place? Adwick has soldiers.
Adwick?
Ireland
If I
has
had
soldiers.
faith- If I had faith in Ireland, we wouldn't be in the situation we were in, would we? We'd be in a better place.
Reginald.
We'd be at our stature.
You've always been a pessimist. But I've seen you happy at times. It breaks my heart to see you like this. Speaking like this. Every day you get worse.
Subject to other things. You know, if they bark at this door, I will have to pick up a blade. I'll have to die for this land. We all will. Everyone here will have to pick up a weapon. Everyone here will have to fight for their lives. For this. Some of them don't care about this city, they only fight for themselves, and that's okay.
No, it's not. By the way, Hoyt, I think I saw you in like one of Spaz Koga's streams way back when. It's Clock Talk. One of the newer NPCs, actually.
I suppose it is. Very peculiar. Do you believe that that is what has happened? Or do you think it's all hearsay?
My heart tells me things are bleak. The fact that the Empire has drawn so close. And the king was nearly assassinated last night. I shudder to think these things have any hope at all. But my faith, Reginald.
Spaz? S-P-A-Z-K-O-G-A.
Embershire were to yet fall, it surely must. But there is something still in this world. Something still that holds this fire. This fire like Mithrax, they say. It burns in good people who do things.
Yeah, I was looking through their old clips and I saw you in there and I'm like, wow! Hoyt's been around forever.
And this I stand by.
You know, the nobles, they abuse the poor, the peasants, but when it comes to it, what are the peasants doing in wartime? Taking up arms. What are the merchants doing? Selling those arms, working their best. What are the nobles doing? They're in their homes, cowering, hiding. Coin corrupts. These men
Yeah.
and women here, they will fight for their lives, for the lives of their loved ones, because they have no coin to corrupt.
People are having crashing problems today.
Dario come and ask me about the servants. Whatever he was just saying was that
That's multiple people asking about the servants, and there was an attack on the castle last night. I think we can guess what happened.
Right. This next one I don't believe whatsoever. Could just be somebody using his name, but Olvire's been getting reports about her mother, possibly up towards Gillimore, freeing slaves, trying to open supply lines from the Imperials. There's someone there. Matching the description of Tarek and using his Imperial name.
Tarek's dead.
I know he is.
Remember that during the siege I had word spread that Byron Campbell fled the castle.
The roof, I imagine. There the fittings are where the roof is. The stone roof would be significantly heavier and have trouble with leaking. It's much easier to have wood up there, quicker to replace. You can put thatch on top of it. This is before Slate existed.
Hey there, Tyler. I'll catch you later, Arn, and also, don't forget that extra key for the lock. I feel I'm gonna need it in the future.
Mind your back.
Please, I don't have any money.
He's not a brass skull, leave him alone.
Dompe's out here. Just write him down for one order for a steel shovel. He says he has enough.
Steel?
A steel
if he can
shovel?
Get me the steel, sure. Would you like gems, moments, and that
Materials.
Well then, Dompe, we just need the steel.
It's alright.
If you're
You'll
able
get
to get
some?
the
Alright.
steel, I'll make you the bloody shovel. You don't have to pay for it.
Oh, hold on. If you're asking for a steel shovel, you just as well as make sure that thing's gold-plated while you're at it.
Get out of here, Jack. Get going. Get out.
Okay.
Maybe
All
I
right,
need
Dompe.
to start digging out some graves.
Well, it's good seeing you. Yes. If you find the materials, bring them on back. Ethereal, you are so dearly patient. She's been waiting out there for nearly an hour. Do you want to bring her in and deal with this first?
I'll speak with them.
Yep.
The turbs
All right.
my mind.
I'll keep them company.
Worries my soul.
All right.
Sometimes I can hardly speak, but if
Oh,
these
yeah.
rumors are true,
So, here
if
we
this
are.
Lord of
Ah,
Death
Ranulf.
is something,
Sabbath, where are you? Where is that? Where's she going?
Payment for you for your work.
Oh.
3 silver.
Going to tell the tale of the
I did it to help you, not for payment. It's all right.
It doesn't matter. You have delivered arrows, arrowheads that the elves found of a sufficient quality. All craftsmen must be paid for their work. Gifts I will accept.
Well,
Work will be paid for.
it was a gift.
It will be paid for.
Just meant set it ablaze.
Guess I'm stupid.
As you wish.
I will take the pieces that I wear upon my ears as a gift.
We need to find a way of procuring more iron. I have a shipment coming today for my.
I'll be working on that as well soon enough. I'm getting my hands on steel.
Which one do you think?
You are planning to do them in steel, then?
Well, given
Yes.
that they sent all their dowry away.
I have a bit of a backlog, unfortunately, but I will get them done as soon as I can.
I have an order to add upon the weight on your broad shoulders. I will save it, though. More iron arrows.
Certainly. I can try and get them as soon as possible.
Soon
the
as-
problem isn't so much silver, it's material.
Hmm.
I need about, gods, 188 pieces of iron to take care of my orders, and I only get about 15 a day.
The capital would need more if it is to survive. Not just for you, but for those within as well.
Well, I hope they realize that, because the auditor from the castle says I'll be losing my forge if I don't meet their quota. So, we'll see how that works out.
Not well for them should they make the poor choice. The short-sighted one.
We shall see how it turns out.
But yes, these arrows are not urgent, although they are for the guards. So you can decide for yourself how much use the guards will make of them.
I will,
Let me
try
think.
soon.
Understood. I believe it is seven orders. Quite a bit for you, so forgive me. You can take all the time you need.
I will try to be, punitive with my time. I'll just be a bit slow.
It is no issue for myself, Arn, and they are more than understanding. They have been very patient with me ever since I've been paying them on the regular.
Thank you for your kindness, Vittoria, and your patience.
How are your hands, Arnulf?
A bit better.
Good.
I'm staying focused.
Then, allow me to return you to your focus. Though your forge is filled with others, I am sure that soon you will be able to return to the passion that maintains you.
That's all. Thank you once more.
Naver,
I
Arnav.
wish you a good day.
And it's been heeshed.
A good day to you,
Mm.
Lady Ithuriel.
I am no lady.
Only meant it out of respect.
Oh, yes, Arcadum is how I started. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. FK also. You watched FK, if I recall correctly. I wrote a module for Gambit over there. She doesn't know about it yet.
How are you doing today, Master Crow?
Steel is made from tin, copper, and iron, and coal. She just saw that there's a drain back there. That was really interesting. Alright guys, time to be an elf again. Have a wonderful day, Fire. Oh, yes. Everything you have done in the last year, Arcanum, has been earned. All the success you have seen, you have worked hard for it. And it is good to see that you are...
Missy. Excuse me for interrupting your beautiful day. But have you seen, like, a man just size? Looks like it's made out of metal, and when he walks, like, everything shakes.
You speak of Tang, and yes, we have seen him.
Yeah. I'm speaking of that. Do you know where it is?
Do I know where he is?
Yeah.
At the moment, I do not. I have not seen him in half hour.
Well, thank you.
The guards may know if he has entered or departed recently. That's Sprixer, by the way.
I'll wait for you. If you wait here, or wait out there. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, I like the bench here.
I'll wait for you here, yeah.
You are for chance come out of this gate.
I might have come and gone. I
Hello
can't
there.
remember.
Rin, good morning to you.
Morning to you as well.
Have you figured of where you come?
You know, I've been busy. I haven't really given much of a thought, but I'm getting some ideas, I think.
It is not often we meet elves who do not give much of thought to where they come from.
Well, I'm a little bit different. As you said, I'm a card elf. As far as we know, I was born under a horse guard.
I have never heard of such a thing as a cart elf. I have heard of wood elves and high elves, and of those unfortunate creatures that are half elves. We
well,
have not heard of a
I don't
cartel.
think I have. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean,
It is
how do you tell them
indeed.
apart?
With much experience in looking at their ears, if you recognize the houses and how their different ears are. Each of the great houses has unique ears. They tend to stay together in their families.
And well, in your wisdom and experience, if you had to guess which type of elf I was, what would you say?
A confused one. And young.
Well, not exactly what I was asking, but I'll take it. Let me ask you this. Which one would you fall under?
I am a high elf.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I think I'm learning a lot.
It is the thinness and the longness of my limbs, and of course the duration of my life. I was born in S02E17, in a time that is forgotten to humans.
What's it like in S02E17?
It is a beautiful place if one appreciates the gifts of nature. We build harmoniously with what is around us, but not in the way that humans think. We do not live in the trees and cover ourselves in dirt, as the wood elves do. We accent what we find. Where runs, that is, pathways that animals build, have grown over the seasons, we will widen them and tend to them. Where natural things fall over rivers, we will build upon that. And where great trees are, we will build our houses around them. Houses made of marble that glow beautifully in the sunlight as it dapples through the wide bowers that hang in the sky. It is a beautiful place. But
nothing like this, I suppose.
Nay. When the houses come here, they live in despair of what they see, of the things the humans have done, the muddy tracks that they leave, the destruction of the environment they have created. Look outside. You see the farmland they have cleared, yes, by cutting the trees. And then the next year, all of the soil washes away, and the farm produces less. And over the generations, they will starve and not know why.
Presence enters the grove and then leaves.
Well, how do you farm then in S02E17? Or do you just forgo farming?
We farm with nature. Where bushes and berries are found, we plant more and we encourage them. We bring them their pollinators and spread them around. We remove weeds when they cause trouble, and vines and other clinging things. We tend to them, but we do not reproduce as humans do. We do not fill the lands with our people, so that we have to destroy what exists to make room for ourselves. Sir? You're just gonna walk through them then?
Yeah, fuck 'em. Rude guards, you know how it is.
We build in
I bet you don't
harm.
have that in S02E17.
Nay, we do not patrol. It is unnecessary. If an elf is troubled, they will be kept in their house and given nothing to do. I know this from personal experience.
You.
Yeah?
Give me like 2 to
Nicholas
3 days.
is such a human.
2 more days?
Well, I just got the supply, so you're gonna have to wait. But it started now, so give me a little bit.
Well, at least it started.
I mean, this is...
Sounds good to know.
Wait,
So, if it's
out
2
of
to 3
character,
days
out
for
of
him...
character. How damaged was it? How damaged out of character? How
Like,
damaged
it was literally just like a shot right here and a shot in the back, really. Everything else just not that major.
Such a thing could be fixed in a day
Boop, and boop.
by a skilled artisan.
Apparently he's been pushing me in priority because he has to wait for dwarves' gloves.
I've got it now. I'll work on it. If the damage isn't too great, it should be done by night. No, come back tomorrow morning.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Yes, the world is
Looks like
getting
I'm not gonna be shirtless anymore.
quite tired of seeing his broad chest and abs, much like Arnulf.
I've gotten supply, but it still needs to come in. I can only do 3 at a time, so it take 5 to make 1.
When you're out doing jobs that I do, typically you want to make sure you don't show any weaknesses. Scars are a kind of thing. Unless, you know, it's for intimidation, which I can't really say I look intimidating.
Already waited 2 days.
Other wise warriors would identify one who is scarred as a worthy and dangerous opponent. There is a reason.
See, I don't deal with warriors. I deal with outlaws, murderers, butchers. They want to know how to kill you as fast and efficient as possible. And therefore, you want to make sure that you show yourself as unscathed.
They are all warriors. It is just the level of skill and what they fight that determines the difference between them.
Again, unless you can bring me that prawn, I can't do much. I have to make the 10.
I guess.
I can only make 3 at a time.
Well, we're going out.
I wouldn't really exactly put a rapist next to somebody like Harn.
Alright, good luck.
That's clearly a difference, at least to me.
Why you got it, where?
They're still warriors.
Just running around butchering the weak.
How else? Killing
The other one is, well, butchering for a reason. For, you know, a purpose, hopefully.
It's very interesting after only knowing him
not
for...
on Harn's purpose.
Yes. It has been only 3 or 4 days since you have met him. To have such a judgment of him so quickly is interesting.
Seeing a man on the battlefield and the way he carries himself is very telling. I guess. Well, either way. Are we gonna be hunting?
Yeah.
Love your shield.
She was very politely not saying that he has no idea
Well,
if he...
my companion and I
that a
will be
rapist
going.
can fight on the field as well.
Around.
Good day, Rin.
You do. Ethereal?
Ethereal?
Ethereal. My bad. My apologies. Still remembering all the names here.
No
I guess I'm
worries.
still considering you.
It is nothing to be sorry for.
No, thank you. I gotta get going.
Bye.
Good morning.
Yeah, think of it this way. For those of you who've been watching my stream thank you for the bits again, Hoyd, as always. For those of you who've been watching since the beginning, if you followed Ariana back in the day,
The one walking
hello Maya, how are you?
Oh, like Vanen. I'm doing well, and how are you doing?
I am enjoying the afternoon sun.
Oh, I see. Me too, actually. No. Oh,
Enjoying the sun, are you? That one is new.
Are
I
you
have not...
waiting for a handshake or something? Sorry.
You don't need to apologize. That one is new. I wonder who they are.
Oh, yeah, I wonder as well. I just saw them today as well. They look pretty wealthy, you know, with like furs like that.
Indeed. Or a hunter.
Oh, that's true. They could be a hunter. Okay.
Maya? What is upon your mind?
well, I mean, just like, but, well, you know, like, I just wanted to know, you know, like how are you doing and everything, like, how's someone coming along, you know?
It is cute that you cannot say it.
Oh, well, I mean, it's, well, I mean, like, at this, you know, like, at this very moment, you know, the thing that would be, like, on my mind would be, wow, like, what a lovely experience, like, for, you know.
You are free to say that you just wish to spend some time with me.
Well, yes, of course. That is what I wanted.
It is a good thing to admit. Do not be afraid to say those words. There is nothing wrong with it. There are not too many people I know who would be offended by one who asks for their company.
Oh, I see. Thank you for accepting it, and yes, that's my wish. To spend time with Thoriel, you know? Oh, sorry, I thought you saw something.
I am always looking about. But at the moment, what I am seeing is you, Maya.
Oh, good. I'm sorry,
That was a very sweet thing Thoriel just said to
I
her.
think I heard my name. Somebody say my name.
Captain? Is it?
Right. Paused. I don't know why he's too afraid to ask you himself, but have either of you seen his sergeant? The one who talks.
What is their name?
Rosewood.
I am
like him to not be at his post.
What?
not familiar with that one, Captain. I am
She'll
sorry.
say she's completely exhausted right now.
Soft accent, speaks nicely.
Certainly haven't met them.
Kenzie Waterskin.
Is it the one? Is it a he or she?
It's a
Is it the one who has pretty poses?
Sure.
Get some more men patrolling
Wow,
in the
there's
district.
only one that asked me to do that.
And then you go take a
Maybe
rest.
it is him.
Right, him. Have you seen him, heard him, seen him anywhere?
No, I didn't. What else is connected to what happened last night? I will certainly hope not.
Thank you for the information.
Oh, no problem. By the way, guardsman? Oh.
Go ahead. I will not keep you.
Thank you, Victoria. No fair.
No ver.
No fair.
Neither of those. Though this particular one is one of mine. What are you doing over here, lad?
Sorry. Apparently I kept
Get over there with your sergeant.
No. We will not invite our pets to eat at us with the table. Animals do not belong at a table with us.
Sorry to have bothered you.
No bother. But Captain Nario, okay. I'm just inquiring about the situation between the fort and the Crawford. Is there any update? I would like to speak to them actually.
I am going to be issuing him a punishment, yes.
Oh, wow. Well, that's what. I mean, like, I'm not actually looking to.
Well, now,
punished.
that
Like,
is the
I just
thing,
want
is
to
not.
investigate, like, further details regarding their dispute. So that I mean, like.
maybe she'll find the danger in the woods when we find her victory on the ground.
Baylor?
They're like puppies. Are you looking for someone?
Watching someone.
Looking for someone.
Watching
Or are you
someone.
just here to admire?
I will answer you a third time, and maybe this time you will listen. I am watching someone.
Okay.
Come here
as long as
close.
you're watching. Oh.
Did you see who departed earlier? Haskell and Arnulf. They departed with some urgency. Headed up behind the behind the keep here, and I saw them cross the river there. Yes. With some urgency. Ah, there you are. Look now.
Are they leaving? Seriously. You only get on a horse when you're okay.
I do not know who that one is. I'm not familiar with them.
Oh, I think I know who that. Somebody went to borrow a horse from Zach's. Borrow that horse.
Well, they are gone now.
That was an Arnold Scarlet. Either way, if they went across the bridge, I think I'm going. Ugh.
He was on foot, though.
Well, I mean, you got those two going about. Everybody's run that way.
Who was that? I did not see them.
Two dragons.
They're
Tyler and Sarah.
Ah, and now another one is running from the farmlands.
This is a peasant. He's a peasant. Some peasant.
Some matter of trouble has come to Castle Hedwig.
We had a little evasion. A bunch of Imperials try to kill our king. I think everybody's a little on edge. But either way, I gotta go find my friend.
Good.
Stuck in the forest.
Good luck then.
I'll tell the lady of the forest you said hi.
Do not. It is unnecessary.
Okay.
I forgot to do her accent. I'm sorry. I forgot about her accent. You were capable, but young. No one wonders how many lives have been lost. If they hadn't have been moving, I wouldn't have spotted them. But since I did, now Ithoriel is curious. And should her interest be reflected, she will head out there then. You know who I haven't seen in some time? Ulagi. It's been some time since we have last seen him. The flowers are beautiful. And there's no magic on here. Or, I'm sorry, there's no music on here. If you hear music, it's usually from the players. Like, I can hear, our friend humming.
Have seen Blue Man.
Yes.
Man was sick. Dryad said man dying.
Did he find her?
Silva said to Dryad, Dryad must find. Not see Blue Man, so must have found.
Let us hope then. But as far as I'm aware, they have not returned.
Silva, thank you.
I have kept my eye upon the castle, and they have not made it back yet. Hey, Maggie. Thank you for the follow. Oh, dear. Wow, thank you for the subscription. Hoyd, thank you for the gift sub. Hoyd is the one who manages all my subscriptions, it seems. I guess you can buy your way into moderator status if you want to. Ah. I see them now. What did Hoyd? About me appreciating the fact that you gift subs to all my friends? Well then, Look upon the wings of black. Know then that death comes.
You come at a inopportune time, tension of it.
I was not coming to visit.
Aye. Well, I'll make sure your intentions are clear then. They're very on edge about something.
Someone is dying.
Dying?
The little one knows about it. I mean, honestly, if you save up for $100, that's what, 50 subs or something? Or 20 subs? Just spread it out over a month. I think I usually do that, about 100 to 150 a month. In gifts to my friends. That is what everyone assumes. This is once more the difference between authorial and others. Authorial does not impose upon friends. I don't think it was The Hobbit. It was the house for the wood elf up here. Jay. His character's name is... I forget what, but Authorial doesn't care about him enough to know his name.
Well, considering the brass skulls apparently want her fucking dead, and Jack told the fucking royal medical guy to go find her in the swamp, that's not fucking good.
They were speaking Elvish. I need to check if they're speaking... Well, honestly, Ethereal would know how to speak it, but I need to check if they're speaking a particular dialect to them. Nay, they will not be declined, no. Even fucking Rin is there. Excuse me, that was an out-of-character exclamation.
Human and very
Rin?
Could be. Sometimes you get some dogs that are nice to cats.
Ethereal?
Hello?
Hello?
And
We're
you,
helping
sir?
the leatherworker with some hunts. Well, trying to help him.
Have
Seems to
you-
be running off without us.
Don't let me keep you then.
Mm-hmm.
Mayhaps
Right,
you
get
will
going. Come on.
find good luck out there.
Well,
Thank you.
hopefully we will.
Very well.
You run back and forth, Icalos, as if searching for something.
trying to get rid of those two, honestly.
You have your bow out.
I found them. They sense that.
Ah, there we are.
Deal with all manner of. Speak to our friend. Lady in the forest needs to know something. He just already know.
Needs what?
She needs to be enlightened of something if she does not already know. I have a message from concerned party.
Then I imagine you shall deliver it to her.
Need to find her when we leave. Those people apparently have something going.
A death of some sort, or an injury that is severe enough to need attention.
Need her one out. She hides behind something. Something. Interesting. I don't know how to describe it. I don't remember it. I just know something. I just don't remember what. Now. I can remember the place. I can remember what it looked like. I just can't remember where or how. Like your mind erased something. Maybe it's for the better. But anyways, you need to walk out. Walk?
He keeps swinging his bow at me.
And along the way, I'm kill something.
There's something.
You wouldn't be serious.
Apparently is fine. Man, no dying was mistold.
Are you able to talk to Ian, though?
Need Yendel, need Dryad.
Tell something important. Warning.
Is from
Priestess.
Lady Priestess. Silver find, Silver pass along. What message?
Rascals want hurt.
Already know.
Scorn.
Blue man. Blue man apparently want one as well. But when came to Silva said man name, then man dying, then ran. Made Silva think man dying needed triad.
Just tell her that, Frederick, Scorn Flame, gone, left.
Hello, Zephoria.
Huh? Tell her Frederick, name, Scorn Flame. Frederick, Scorn Flame, left, gone, leaving Adwick.
Okay.
Frederick, leaving Adwick. Scorn Flame.
Okay. I'll let know.
Alright, thank you.
Oh, is she back home?
I don't know. Talking to something like a afterlife. Pure as Ashahara, great purity, but I don't. I remember it, like the location, like a dream. You know, it's fading.
Are these things you should be sharing with me, Ikalos?
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what I'm sharing with you. If it's any. It's not. Now I can't even remember what it is. Like my mind just took it from me.
If such a thing would occur, I imagine that would serve as a warning.
Either way, it's not important. He's going to go deliver that message, and my work here is done, though.
Your friends are hunting?
And so am I, so I gotta go save them from whatever bore they've got on.
Good luck, then. And now it is time for Authorial of an Lemon. What time is it? He's not much of an elf. One wonders when they enter. How many lives have been lost crossing this very pathway? What does FT need, my dear? Oh, I'm in a weird spot in my room. Carnivorous plants. I'm sure we'll have them at some point. Actually, we did. They're called mushrooms. And they were most hostile and unfriendly. I'm gonna give her about 10 minutes before I come. Oh, I'm sorry, Chad. Yeah, it's carnivorous enough, isn't it? Hello, Splattern. See, the problem with those, though, is that when you think about them from a biological perspective, they don't serve much of a purpose. How many dungeons or ruins would have enough creatures that a Venus flytrap would survive? The reason why they exist is because soil has low, I can't remember if it's sodium or nitrogen. But that's why they evolved. And of course, insects are full of such things. Same for the honeydew. That's my favorite version of that kind of plant. I always wonder what they taste like. Like, I would love to lick a honeydew. Wouldn't you want to lick a honeydew? Well, the problem is I'd have to get one. You're thinking of pitcher plants. Yeah, Venus ones are particularly difficult to keep. You can, but they take a lot of work. That is the problem. They are very difficult to keep. There are people who train, actually, to keep them. Honeydews are easier. All of them let off smells until they attract their prey. Visual and smell. I forget which one it is that smells like rotten meat. I know there's a giant plant that does that, but it doesn't attract fertilizers. The biggest plant in the world. The one that blooms every 100 years or something ridiculous like that. And just giant phallic looking thing. I love that Authoriel's idea of visiting is to come and sit outside the house because she doesn't want to impose. She was hoping Silva would come back out. She wanted to give them time. Well, there seems to be no response to my knocking. Arnoldi. Oh, that is a plant, isn't it? Well, we shall head back out then. I imagine they're at the grove, actually, but Authoriel doesn't know what that is, so no grove for her. Is that the death path that way? I think that's the death path. How do I always get lost going out of here? Oh, that is how they came around. This place is awful. I need to memorize this path. Venusaur. Sounds like a dinosaur, actually. Sar. Meaning Sauron? Where the hell did that boy go? Little hobbit disappeared. Well, that said, I'm pretty tired. What I'm likely going to do is end early today, which is unfortunate because, because tonight's going to be a really good night. Lots of bad things are going to happen. But I'm not able to stay as late as the others do. Because of work and other such matters. I like Ikalos being unable to stop talking about what he saw. Authorial, of course, wants nothing to do with it. Mysteries are for ruins for her. Thank you for the follow, Coney. Toads and frogs are amphibians. Fun creatures with wet skin. I never did remember the difference between a toad and a frog. They're both pretty similar to me. My allergies are coming back. And I'm getting a headache too. It's that kind of day. A day full of trouble. I'm surprised they haven't turned it to early evening yet. I imagine Brunswick is busy doing something. Is our Fisher still over here? Oof, that is some performance going on there. Oh, I did not know that. Well, thank you. Of course, as we always do. Stay, hips. Stay. Looky there if it isn't our troublemakers. I'm drying off my boots right now. Slice of life. Every RP I do is a slice of life for me. Ouch. I need myself in the face. It's just the life of my character. I'm gonna have to end early to take care of this. It's only recently, before they were split apart. But, Cade has not been attending to Cerebus' needs, so she has abandoned him. I love how little Authorial thinks of that wood elf. She basically considers him a useless creature.
I'll leave it around one day.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I realize you're headed inside, but might we have a short walk?
Of course, it would be my pleasure.
Hey, Captain, have you seen the prelate?
No. 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 Only a good? What?
Hmm? Rin and Gwyn. It rhymes. I don't know if she's a Bjarnin, or she's just a big girl. If I find out her name is, Linus, though, I'm going to shit a brick, as it were. Or Tira.
Well then, I might as well introduce you. This northerner, you may give your name and your tongue.
Bjarning.
Freak. Was looking for work. And they were most useful with the task that I assigned to them, which was to buy some wood and have it delivered. Something I've been unable to do for quite some time. And so, for only 30 copper, she acquired 4 pieces of wood. For you.
I see. Oh,
I've taken the expense upon myself, of course. I wouldn't presume to purchase something for you. Consider it a gift. If you wish.
Speaking of that, we owe you money, actually. But we'll get to that later.
Yes. I have further retained them for extra services. There are reasons to which I will need to discuss with you in private. Freak, if you could watch the road for us and ensure that nobody is following or listening. Thank you. Let us go further, Authorial.
This is far enough.
Don't you like to walk in the forest? I quite enjoy it.
Not where I do not know.
Hmm. I have been informed through friends of the Tavarel that there were foiled attempts made on us, on our lives. Someone apparently paid 30 silver to have us no longer be within Adwick.
That is a handsome sum for myself. I would imagine I was only worth about 5 silver. Maybe you're the 25 then?
I doubt it, Ariel. Regardless, when I saw this opportunity,
I see.
Someone, a stranger, new to town.
I see the way your mind moves in this regard. Where then will you station her? When the night comes.
Well, it's not something I've yet arranged, but she has her food for the week. I bought it directly from the butcher myself. And she will be paid a modest wage. Something I will take on. You need not worry.
Where will she be stationed?
I'm unsure, Thariel. I don't believe I could stomach living with a northerner.
If one wished to make plausible an assassination, spreading rumors of dangers inherent in the castle, and then a foreigner suddenly showing up, one who is capable of fighting and would be so willing to work, would be a convolute.
Your paranoia runs away with you, Thariel.
It is how it is done among elves. It's a game to be played. That is just why I asked where you wished her to stay in the night.
You fear that if she were to stay with access to our home, that we would not wake up in the morning? Is that your fear?
I do not know. I do not assume either way. But I do not trust others with access to my home.
Well, she shall not have us. And she shall not have my confidence either. But I do believe this may be an asset.
One question. Whom was it who informed you of this sinister plot?
Someone to whom the Tavarel trusts. The elf I warned you about.
The one I saw escaping this very afternoon. On horseback.
Indeed.
I wonder then. I saw them a number of days ago meeting in the deep forests with the leader of the Brass Skulls.
Yeah. They told me that they had been meeting with the Brass Skull. Do you know why they leave? It is on the instruction of the Tavarel to make a contact within House Alaman. The Tavarel has someone that she knows there, and I have provided the ability for them to speak secretly through letter.
I see.
But this is not possible unless someone is to meet with them personally and give them the key.
Ah, I do, yes.
And so he has departed to find her and to give her the key so that communication may begin.
I will wish him the best of luck. If it is whom I am thinking of, she informed me that this visitor was acquired by her house and taken back home.
How presumptuous of the house.
That means it will be difficult.
Is this normally how House and Alaman behaves towards elves who leave?
It is
Are they so protective?
kindness of them, as they see it. If they were a member of another house, they would, well, not have been escorted back, but have either been banished, forgotten about, or taken by force. Children are rare among elves. They are precious. We should not leave our friend waiting, though. It is a cruelty to do that to her.
Yes, indeed.
Could you pronounce her name? It was Advocate's character. I think she's reading it.
It appears I cannot. We'll have to ask again.
No worries. I shall do so.
Northerner tongue is a little difficult.
Aye, it is.
Sorry. One more matter before we return.
Yes.
Why? Why are you standing like that?
You're reminding me of my house.
Hananin. I apologize.
She didn't realize until Authorial pointed it out, or Lethal pointed it out.
Simply that the Tavarel resides now within her grove, which apparently I have access to. This is where I slept.
Is what Ikelos was speaking of. He tried to invite himself within, and was not welcome. Well then.
I believe I have been given the invitation, but it's a truly terrifying place. Beautiful, tranquil, and very sad.
Naturally. Let us not leave our friend a moment longer. I will apologize. Forgive us, please. We are elves, and Days will pass before we remember that there is one waiting upon us.
I'm used to it.
Now, would you speak your name for me once more, so that I may capture it? Freak, as in cold. Ah, interesting. You are the second one I have met who has taken a word for a name. So then, shall we welcome this freak, a Bjorning who honors us with her presence? Advocat.
Not Bjorning. Merely a northerner.
Oh, forgive me. You have taken their words for your name. Do you know of them, then?
Sorry, what?
Do you know of the Bjorning, then?
Yes.
That explains things, then. Well, be welcome. You shall find some of your fellow northerners within, although they are Bjornen. I do not know another who would call themselves pure northern, as you yourself do. But perhaps you will find them. Perhaps. Shall we return, then?
Yes, Thoriel.
Yes.
Did you happen to see Bastille running about outside the walls?
Once or twice, yes. Over an hour ago. Where she is now, it is impossible to guess.
Well, let us continue inside then.
Of course. Frigg means frigid. I think it's actually a Finnish, right? Or Swedish? Frigg? Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Me llamo Maywind.
This one you must watch out for.
Understood.
Actually, Finno, can I talk to you for a moment?
Such a lovely day.
Indeed.
It's quite the gathering behind us.
They were practicing the arts of combat earlier.
Of course they were.
Now they are practicing the art of courtship. Poorly. The funny thing is he only has one guard with him. Authorial noted that.
Interesting, don't you think, Authorial?
Ah, a good time to return then.
Perfect. Fortuitous.
That one is full of spunk.
Ensure she did not steal anything from you. Check your pocket.
Nothing I can tell.
Miss Maya.
You still looking for the steal?
Hi, Russell.
Indeed I am.
She's at Iron Wolf. She's with the Iron Wolf right now.
Ah. Thank you, Achilles.
How else do you think
Miss
this?
Maya.
I got stomach.
I have a friend for you to meet. Do you have time to walk with us to the Iron Wolf?
Yeah, of course. Like, I have time.
That's it, Dario. I'm gonna go even farther down. There we go.
Hello, Maya.
Hi, Dario. Oh,
Shoo?
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Of course she did.
Can't see it, never mind.
We shouldn't block the gate.
Oh, no, sorry.
I always do such a thing.
Do you have any, do you have any roommates, Maya? Anyone who lives with you?
Lovely bench, Dario.
Not, like, officially, you know? Like, not somebody who pays attention to anything.
I see. Well, I was thinking about how bandits had set upon you. And how you might feel safer if you had someone to look after you at night.
Is that, like, is she, is she a mercenary? Sorry.
Something like that.
Well, I mean, you know, Tang does patrol he's like the warforged.
Well, she would not need any food from you, only a place to sleep.
Oh. I mean, yeah, that'd be great actually. Like, you wanna stay there? Sure, like, anyone check the Roblox to know that?
Staying here, but if you want,
Gotta sleep somewhere.
I can give you what you asked for earlier.
I can always ask the stable if they'll take you.
Alright.
I can manage this.
I will say.
As long as there's mutual agreement.
No, you could stay at the farm. No, like, somebody with such evident martial prowess.
Shh, don't tell them. I will say,
Like,
Frida,
that wasn't meant to be. Okay. Oh,
that Maya here is a dependable sort, who has not a touch of ill intent in her tiny body. Quite the opposite, in fact. She is a sponge of affection.
Oh no, I'm gonna go lost again.
That's it. You may step on her.
I like to keep my boots on.
Yes. Sponge. You are safe, Maya. She would not wish to get dirty her boots with you.
Okay.
So, Miss Maya,
shall we head up?
You know, that doesn't
what
sound very
tasks
nice
do you
to me.
have to do today?
No, it does not.
Well, I just have to bring some fibers to Aldo, and then, probably do some...
Yes. Wow. Could you perhaps show our northerner friend where you live after you deliver the fiber?
Oh, yes, most certainly. What?
I thought you'd like that.
Okay, fine. Just kind of like made that noise, you know? I was like,
This is normal
okay,
for her.
Have you
As to if she's okay,
been drinking?
no. She is a hobbit.
Drinking. Wow. I'm heading there right now to pick up that fiber, so I can show you where I live right now, actually. Yeah. Oh, sure.
Alright.
I will wait at the front
I will
then.
be about within the city.
Sounds good.
Oh, if you wish, Athario.
Wait,
I must track down Vesteel.
I am soon to depart and head home, so I have no worries about waiting up front for a short bit.
I'll come join you once I find our wayward elf.
You better hurry. She disappears. She is a flighty one.
Would you like me to return
There.
or just
You may return to Atharia once you and Maya have finished acquainting yourselves with each other. There's no rush.
It is an honor, of course, to meet a northerner. Traveling in Adwick, it has been some time since I have seen one. Maya, do not let us keep you. Naver.
Oh, okay. Naver. Oh, paperclip.
Goodbye, Sponge.
Oh, bye-bye.
Hello, Hikalos.
Help you shoot your shot.
Hello.
There are no witnesses.
I got distracted.
We leave them be.
You do have the eyes of a sad man. It's alright. Baylor, sure.
I shouldn't. Do have eyes of a sad
I know. No, you know, I'm looking deep within you.
Yes, Miss Elf.
Oh, that's
I am taking a seat.
tasty. It's not too bad.
We're currently helping Baylor with his emotional issues.
I'm so
So
emotional.
where did it all start?
I can't tell you that. Can't tell you any of that. Lest my throat be cut.
I figured that pillow. Wow.
That's an awful lot of people around here.
Yes, by the crown.
Rusk. Me too. Torturing him.
So your emotional sadness has sparked from the fact that if you talk about your emotional sadness, you die. Am I getting that right? Poor Mr. Baylor. Just want to live a normal life.
I just want to go home. My home's here.
You mean up north?
It was actually, believe it or not, I was supposed to be given supplies and coin by King Gallus himself.
Really now?
I was supposed to go home a long time ago, but
Mm-hmm. Slime boy.
You're pulling my leg. You've seen King Gallus?
What the hell?
yes. Seen him.
How come he's seen? Where the fuck did he go?
He ran up the he hunched over and just
Have you seen my
sprinted up the
sword?
staircase.
You're short, sir. Where did you last leave it?
Disappeared right over there.
Huh.
It disappeared. Got it. I'll be back.
Yes, I was supposed to leave and go home. He was going to pay for my transport and everything. Things I would need to have safe travels back north, but
I like boy too, although I don't get to interact with him too much.
to just accept things as they are. It's never been easy.
You don't know where Lethal might be.
She is currently visiting with the Iron Wolves.
I've mentioned this. The crown comes down and slits my throat for wanting payment for something.
Ah, I need even more leather.
Hey up, Mr. Baylor.
I'll do that for free. Just kidding.
I need more leather.
I do not know how she can help with that, but that is where she is.
Seems like you got scared.
Punched my knees off.
He punched it out?
It hurt a lot.
Seems like you're used to it anyway, considering all the
God, look at
parts.
them. They're filling up the restaurant.
You don't have a thing for that. How the fuck did you get one on your neck?
down here, right? Yeah.
You,
One's down here.
out with a feisty woman. I hugged a bear. Oh, I hugged a bear.
We don't fuck female bears, you idiot.
Well, I mean, House Carl does. I thought it was quite humorous. But I guess, looking back on it, it's quite a grisly joke.
Well, I guess you fuck stone pillars then, dwarf. see, that's pretty rude.
What's it to you?
Fucking stone pillars, is that so?
You hear rain in PL.
Hardly so. The return to the sword as I've always been standing here.
They're a lot less emotional
But hello, do you know what Dargo is?
He went up that way, sir. To the tower.
Alright.
It's a big fucking sword.
Wait a minute, wait, I shouldn't let him up there. Wait, he should be allowed up there. Holy fuck, wait a minute.
Soldier,
Never mind. It must have been a bird or something. What? He's a fucking lieutenant of the Royal Guard. I ain't fucking with that. Give me back my fucking sword.
Yep, not fucking with that. Yep, not fucking with that.
Seems like the crown's coming for you early.
Let me see.
Made a lot of promises back in the day. All my friends.
Bandits? What? We look like bandits to you?
Yes, and I'm the side
that?
You're the side
wearing bandit attire. Yeah, look at
It's not bandit attire. We're performers.
We're performers. We're the fire.
We just don't like the sun. Look at the skin. I don't like the sun.
You get his hands. You look
You've already did one knee in.
That's right, which is why I don't do well in sunshine. It's the hood.
Oh, why
And the
not?
mask.
Right.
What?
These two.
You hear that?
I'll have you know you're speaking to a
Speak,
princess,
Hobbit.
and I don't enjoy that kind of talk.
I should,
Frigga?
Oh no.
It appears she has not returned.
Oh, I said that she should just like make herself at home if she wants to. But she's still there. She has she has a copy of the house too.
That's all I see. When you're walking away, that's a little better.
But I'm gonna take a delivery to Alta, so never.
Never. Frigga is currently at Maya's house. Maya has seen fit to let her stay there.
Ah, thank you ever so much, Miss Maya.
Sir, I have a feeling the captain
Now,
will be back.
make your delivery.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You may find Aldo at Vestil's.
Is that so?
Trust
You're not lying to me, are you?
No, I wouldn't lie to you,
Aldo
sir,
was
not
speaking
at
to
all.
Vestil last at her shop.
Was that a lie?
Just a moment ago.
That's good. Ah, thank you.
Was that a lie?
Oh,
Oh, sir. What's a lie?
And there she is.
Found out my bow back.
He'll show up.
Good.
Intimidating as I read this.
It must be quite pleasant.
I didn't even get used.
Disregard both.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the fuck off sword, sir, is a bit intimidating.
Frigga,
It is a wonder.
good day.
Nice.
Well, let's do it here.
That's a one-hander, sir.
This one was looking for you. Lethal.
See, look, you have two hands on it
Achilles,
now.
you were looking for me?
But do you have any more
Yeah.
This is barely a one-hand. That's easily a hand.
I'm
None that I
sorry,
can
but-
spare, Achilles.
I mean, you could half sword it.
That's fine.
No, that's a hand and a half.
It's a band and a half, guys. But I don't know if
It seems to be that manner of day for him. I will have to depart. I need rest.
Rest well then, Nathaniel.
It shall be done. Yes, she is outside of the minor keep. In the practice area, Cade. Directly before you.
She's where? Oh, she out there?
Directly before you.
Alright, thank you.
Frigga, Lethel, Naver. May you have a good day.
Make sure you're undisturbed, Captain.
Naver. Ah, sorry. Never mind. Have a lovely night.
You as well.
It's a tragic tale.
They are busy attending to Baylor's softer needs.
I see. Well, good luck with that.
I think we're making progress.
When I hit you, were those
Which part was adorable? I'm sorry, I don't know if that was Sprixer's character. Silhouette's character? The performance troupe have been around since the first day. They are... Authorial knows that they're part of a quieter group than the Brass Skulls. If the Brass Skulls are like the noisy, obnoxious people who make a lot of noise. Yeah. So as I mentioned, I constantly tease whatever character VR Trapman, aka Tosha, is in. I will always take opportunities to tease him. When he was Kane, I would tease him in Kane. Then he was Rusk, I would tease him in Rusk. When he comes to the PL, I taunt him, and as Baylor, Authorial taunts him. My favorite, actually, is Maya making her little sounds. It's very adorable. Alright, everybody. I will wish you well for today. We have paid off our... And now it is time to say goodbye. So goodbye. We will go raid Sache